Welcome back to a brand new video, Penguin Nation. It has been such a long time since I've actually recorded. I'm spacing out my videos every 2 weeks, as you all know. So I've been doing everything in advance and I'm kind of behind. So it's been about 2 weeks since I actually recorded anything. I hope you guys like the story intro. Um, but yes, now you know. Now you know exactly what's going on with Estevan. And let me tell you how I came to this really, really quick before we get into this. I needed a reason for Estevan to be acting the way he was acting. I couldn't just give him a storyline without, you know, some drama in there as well. Maggie's had a lot of things going on with her life. It is now time for Estevan to have something going on with his life. And not only are they dealing with Malcolm's side of the family, but now they have something to do with Estevan as well. I did want to mention that if you didn't know, Estevan, Cham, and Chandler are all three adopted by Liberty Lee. His parents gave him up when he was a baby, and this actually fits into the storyline as to why. One of the parents could have had schizophrenia, and they already knew that they were going to give it to him, and they didn't want, the adoption agency didn't want to mention that. But Liberty loves him all the same. They're going to get through this. He is just now starting to show signs. He is in a very emotional state. He doesn't want to be around anybody. As you can tell, I have switched around the rooms. All three of the boys are now in Liberty's old room, and Liberty is now in the boys' room. I have blocked this off just to give it the effect of Estevan not wanting to be seen by anybody, really. Right now, I have stopped aging because they have about 10 days left until they become young adults. I have stopped all aging. They are almost in spring. Now, I have been playing and doing some scenes, so their friendship has died down because if I don't make them talk to each other, they pretty much don't. So I kind of have to make them talk to each other. How about we clean up the mess in the house a little bit? Can we do that? It's 2:06 a.m. on a Thursday morning and everybody is still awake. You all have school in the morning, so I don't understand why you are all up. I also have downloaded the mental wellness mod. It doesn't really do quite a lot. But what it does do is you can talk to a psychiatrist, which he will always be doing from now on, and a therapist. He does take medicine for his schizophrenia. I'm really intrigued to see what the rest of the crew, what Maggie thinks about his condition. Once he does decide to tell her, or if he doesn't decide to tell her, it's most likely going to be one of these kids because they can't keep the secret from her forever, especially because they live right across the street and they haven't talked for like 6 months. So I mean, that's a really long time not to talk to your best friends that you literally have been growing up with this entire time. Maggie really hasn't been talking to Cham a lot. Cham's been going on dates and stuff with Savannah, so I mean, you know, he does have a life outside of friendship with Maggie. And this is also a new mod. I don't know which mod this is, but I now have burglars in my Sims game, and this is Dina Caliente. Like, if you think that you are gonna steal from my house and I'm not gonna do anything about it, you were like sadly mistaken. I don't care if everybody is asleep right now. I don't know what you think you're gonna steal because there's literally nothing here. Like, what are you stealing? What are you stealing? A chair? Really? I'm gonna get Liberty to fight because I feel like she would fight. And she's going into the boys' room too. Are you serious? What are you stealing? The lamp? Are you stealing a lamp? Are you not gonna fight for your stuff? You're just gonna let this girl, like, take all of your stuff? What are you doing? You're gonna steal a plant? Oh, they're fighting. Okay. I'm gonna get Estevan to be like, get the hell out of our house for my trouble. What? Oh my gosh. Energy failure from being exhausted. She is. She's on her period too? Okay. Alright, Dina. That's fine. But, guard your loins. Guard your loins, Dina, because we will be after you. Dina will be right over. Look at that. Look at her. Okay. Come on, Dina. Bring your behind here. Invite in. Okay. Now we're going to lock the door because it's a blizzard outside and, you know, we could freeze to death. Let me go pee first. And then you will get what is coming for you. Look, you're homeless, aren't you? Yep. Homeless in Brindleton Bay. Alright, so now that we have met Dina, we're going to insult her hygiene because she's homeless. We're also going to shove snow at her. We're going to slap her. Oh! Liberty is getting into her first fist fight. Well, it's actually not the first, but look at all the kids jumping up. Okay, so we got beat up. So we're gonna fight her again. This is what you get, Dina, when you try and steal from us, okay? Get out of my house. And since she won't leave, I think what I'm going to get her to do. Death by... It's going to be the most randomest thing. I'm going to make her get hit by a meteorite. And when she dies, oh well. Bye-bye, Dina Caliente. You will not be going into people's houses anymore. I cannot make Dina leave my house for some odd reason. I can't get rid of her. I've unlocked the door. I have made her leave from MCC. I also told her to leave from several of my Sims. And she's still standing there on her phone, so I'm going to try and turn her into a rope. Oh my god. What have I done? She still won't leave. I guess she's just going to die right here in our house. And a baby is texting Apparently, a baby is our therapist, and he says, "Hello, Estevan. I am a psychiatrist." Oh, he's not even a therapist. He is okay, so a baby, a 6-month-old child, is a psychiatrist. He says, "I am a psychiatrist and I will be providing an assessment and a diagnosis for you today. Can you tell me how you've been feeling lately?" Well, baby, I've been feeling very sad and I feel like I can't focus on anything. I almost say sad. You've been feeling sad lately. Have you noticed any other symptoms? Um, I've been having a lot of anger issues. Has the anger you've been feeling intense? Yes, the intense, very intense. I feel like I can't control myself, which is something that I feel like he would say based on having the schizophrenia. And he says, "What other types of things have you been noticing or feeling lately?" Um, I feel like he would say, "I have strong urges and impulses due to the fact that, schizophrenia, you have these thoughts that you normally should not have." And the baby says, "How often would you say you experience these emotions and feelings?" He pretty much experiences them daily, on a daily basis. You meet all of the criteria as someone who has borderline personality disorder. Well, you got it wrong, first of all, because you're a baby and you cannot diagnose me with anything. I have schizophrenia. But borderline personality disorder is kind of similar, so we'll just go with that. I'm going to prescribe you a mood stabilizer and refer you to a therapist. There are many types of therapy that can help you with BPD, including EMDR and DBT, as well as talk therapy. I encourage you to speak with the therapist alongside taking medication. Thank you. I will reach out. So, Estevan in game has been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. I feel like this is actually kind of perfect because it's similar to schizophrenia, and I honestly don't think that there's a diagnosis for schizophrenia in the game. So, we're just going to go with that. Supriya. Supriya is in our other game as well. So, if you guys have been following my Solar System Legacy series, you would know that Supriya is the best friend of our Generation 1, who is Mercury, and now she's a therapist in our high school years generation. So, Supriya says, "Hi Estevan, it's your therapist. You said you needed to talk. I'm here for you. What's going on in your mind?" Let's say I feel like I can't focus on anything. And she says, "Have you done any self-care lately?" And he's like, "What kind of self-care?" Self-care is a practice of taking an active role in protecting someone's own well-being and happiness, in particular during periods of stress. Let's ask what are some things that he can do for self-care. Exercising, eating healthy, trying relaxing activities, and staying connected are all ways you can practice self-care. Let's just say thanks for the tips. Bubble baths are also a great way to self-practice care and love. You've got this. Thank you for helping me talk through this. This talk was much needed. I would say thank you for helping me talk through this. So Estevan is very tense with his diagnosis, of course. That's pretty much the end of this episode, guys. I really hope you like this episode. If you're upset with the decision I've made with Estevan, I really do apologize. I just felt like it was time for Estevan to have a little bit of, drama in his life. It was either him or it was going to be one of his brothers or sisters, so Do you have any suggestions for the course of action I have taken? Please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please, if you are viewing these videos and you are liking these videos, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and share and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in a brand new episode in 2 more weeks.